A very good morning to all of you. I am Prabhakaran here. You are watching Karan's channel for Palmistry, and today we will be palm reading the hand of Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and the richest man as of today. Let me first give you a hint as to how his fingers are. You can see the Mercury finger here, the Apollo finger, the Saturn and the index finger. If you see the length of the Jupiter and the Apollo finger, the Apollo finger is almost reaching the Saturn line. Such type of people take extreme risk in their life. If you can see, his Jupiter finger is actually way short, so he has got his Jupiterian qualities lesser than his Apollo or Sun qualities. If you can go down to his Apollo, you can see it is a little flattish, but a very strong line, sun line, can be seen on this, which indicates that he will be able to unleash his potential at a very early age. His Mercury finger is just touching the first palm of the Apollo finger, which indicates that he has got good enough communication skills, which is making him successful. But if you see the Apollo hand, since it is higher than Jupiter, there is every possibility that he will sometimes take undue risk and may suffer some huge losses. But otherwise, his star positions, his Jupiter mount, you can see is well puffed up, and the lines, the fate line that is running from below the Saturn line also is very, very, very clear and strong, which is a very good indicator. He is now somewhere in crossed his 50s. You can see that the lines are getting stronger and stronger as it goes upwards, which is an indication that success, more and more success, will follow him. The other aspect that needs to be seen here is his palm is squarish, which indicates that he is extremely hardworking and ready to sacrifice all his time and energies on what he is determined. The gap between his two ring finger and his Mercury or the small finger indicates that he wants to have his own way of thinking. The Saturn hand is also very straight. Even the Apollo finger slightly tilted towards the middle finger, whereas the Apollo finger looks almost vertically straight. If you assess his thumb finger, you will see that he is extremely strong in his willpower and his logical abilities. His Venus mount is well developed, which indicates that he will enjoy all the luxuries of his life. Now that he has completed his 50 years, the entire way upwards looks extremely rosy, though he may have some failures, but these failures, his success will overcome all those failures and make him a legend in the technical world, in the company that he has launched relating to SpaceX, where he is planning to send people to the Mars using his technology, which he can fulfill, making it into a reality for the others. He has a strong money triangle here, which shows that he will be able to generate revenue continuously. His mount of Mars, that is the inner Mars and the outer Mars, if you compare this with this, you will find that this is well developed. Even his moon area is developed, but not as developed as the Mars here. But you can see these Mercury lines, which indicate, these are also business lines, which indicate a robust health, a robotic person, somebody with high vigor, able to achieve, focus on his goals, which is helping him in many of his ventures that he is going to take up. If you see the gap between the two, Apollo finger and the Mars finger, Saturn finger and Jupiter, you will see that the gaps are there, but they are not very visible, which indicate that there is an outward movement, flow of money. So he might be spending it a little lavishly when it comes to expenses, but otherwise a continuous flow of money and a highly successful rate of success will be very high, because he is confident on his entire potential that he has got. Though 9 out of 10 people will not take the risk that he takes, so he will stand out as somebody who can take extreme risk, so much so that if he had failed in this, he would have become absolutely bankrupt. He would have been penniless if his risk-taking capacity had not helped him out. Now you will see the same type of risk-taking capacity of hers in his future ventures, more bigger, more successful than what he has already achieved. So he will continue to remain a leading business icon, and he will be a leading example to the world to show how to take things forward and move on with life. Though he has had difficult times in his past, because he was an ex-employee of a founder employee member of PayPal. Because of the differences of opinion, he had to come out Now he is on his own. The whole world is ready to invest in any of his ventures, though initially some of his ventures may give him losses, but in spite of all that, he will still continue and make his ventures more and more successful than what he has already achieved. So he will bring a lot of hope to the future generation and a lot of happiness to the present generation, as he is contributing in an extensive manner, helping the society in every possible way. I will wind up this session here. If you have any doubts or any comments on this topic regarding Elon Musk, you can share me or send me your comments so that I can respond to your queries. Thank you, one and all.